Welcome to the Big Lebowski. The movie is set in Los Angeles, and we start with a Texan feller giving some narration about a dude called Jeff Lebowski who likes to go by Dude, who's a very bro dude, chill type of person, smokes a lot of weed, and pays for sub $1 groceries with checks. 69, nice. So dude goes home and immediately gets his head shoved in his toilet by two goons asking about their money because his wife apparently owes their boss a bunch of money, and they're like, give us the money, Lebowski, where's the money, Lebowski? But then dude's like, bro, I'm not even married, you got the wrong Lebowski, bro, come on, dude. So they break some of his bathroom towels, piss on his rug, and leave, and he needs some new toilet paper. Cut to the dude hanging out with his friends in the bowling. I'm like, hey, it's Mike Wazowski. I mean, Steve Buscemi, or Buscemi. I don't know how to pronounce his name. So he hanging out with Steve and fat Vietnam veteran Walter, talking about how he really butthurt about his rug. And really, dude, you're butthurt about the rug and not the bathroom floor. I mean, you could trip on the floor and fuck up your foot and shit, but the rug? Come on, man. Anyway, Walter keeps going, fuck you, Steve, you stupid bitch, and tells the dude that they probably mistook him for this other fucker with the same name who's filthy rich and is married to this trophy wife called Bunny. And he gets it in his head that he's the one responsible for his pissy rug, and the dude should go take it up with him, and he should reimburse him for the pissy rug. So dude calls up the rich Lebowski, goes over to his mansion, and his assistant, short Conan O'Brien here, showing him some of his awards, like, oh yes, this is the key to Pasadena that Mr. Lebowski likes to lube and shove up his ass every once in a while. Yes. Oh, and these are the underprivileged kids he's putting through college. Yes. Rich Lebowski comes in and he is potato bound to a chair, and he's also fat as fuck. Then he proceeds to throw some shade at the dude, and the dude throws some shades on. See that wordplay? I should continue and stop sucking my own dick. Big Jeff tells the dude he's a lazy bum, and dude walks out telling Short Conan that everything's fine, man. Big man told me take any rug I want and take it home. Yeah, it's all good. So he picks out a rug, and while he's leaving, he sees Bunny, Jeff's slut of a trophy wife, and a drunk nihilist, I don't know how you say that word. Is it tomato or is it tomato? Who knows? Top 10 unsolved mysteries. Next day, they be bowling, and dickhead Walter arrives babysitting his ex-wife's doggo cause he's a fucking simp, then pulls a piece cause Smokey over here stepped up with a line and tries to mark down an 8. I don't know. Like, I think those are the points he got. I don't bowl. But point is, he broke a rule, and Walter ain't happy about it, so he pulls this stupid shit because he's a fat, crazy Vietnam veteran simp. So someone calls the cops on him, but they leave, and the cops arrive immediately after. Alright, so the average response time of the police in America is 10 minutes, okay? So technically speaking, Fatso the retard came all the way over, only to spend 10 minutes there. Whatever. Later on, Big Jeff calls the dude up, but not about the rug. Nay, the matter is more serious because the hoe has been stolen. Or kidnapped. Yep, kidnapped. And the bad guys want Big Jeff to drop $1 million of ransom money in exchange for the hoe, but Big Jeff is a big fat pussy, and he wants the dude to do it because they think that he is Big Jeff, and he can confirm if they're the same goons that piss on his rug. And in exchange for his services, the dude will get $20,000. Okay? Understando? Comprende? Cool. Sex offender Jesus. He's a person in this movie that ultimately doesn't matter, but I really wanted to mention him. Dude tells Walter about the easy dough he's about to score, which is a very unwise thing to do because dropping off ransom money could get you killed, you brain dead idiot. But whatever. He also tells Walter that he thinks the hoe kidnapped herself to suck some more money out of Big Jeff. Then we cut to the dude listening to some soothing bowling noises, and these three peeps show up and knock him out. He has quite a nice acid trip, wakes up without his rug. Then Big Jeff hits him up, the kidnapper's called, and they want the moolah, so he goes over there and is instructed to go alone, but takes Walter with him because once again, brain dead retard. Anyway, Walter be like, listen, I was thinking we should keep the $1 million because the bitch kidnapped herself. We? Who the fuck is... Wait, and the bitch didn't kidnap herself, okay? She's really kidnapped. She's gonna die, dude, if we don't give them the money, okay? This whole she kidnapped herself talk was just conversation, okay? Just a thought, man. Listen, even if she really is kidnapped, we'll just grab her from the kidnappers and take the money too and leave with both. Easy peasy, man. That sounds like a fucking awful plan. Nah, it's a beautiful plan, dude. Nice and simple, just like Nam. Could you shut the fuck up about goddamn Vietnam? We didn't even win that one. But then they get a call from the bad guys telling them to throw the money off the bridge, so dumbass's plan here is moot, okay? It doesn't matter. So he thinking on his feet and throws his dirty underwear out instead of the money, okay? And then he jumps out the car, his hidden Uzi goes off, dude crashes into a pole, and the bad guys take his underwear and run away. Why the hell did you jump out of the fucking car, you goddamn fat retard? What if they looked inside and found no money and saw you jump out the car, huh? How the fuck is that a smart move? He would be driving away and you would be stuck right there dead, huh? What if they had a sniper posted up? What if... No, this is just stupid on so many levels. Anyway, fat idiot's like, fuck it, let's go bowling. So they do that, and dude's sitting there with the phone ringing in his lap, just trying to comprehend what the fuck just happened, like... And Walter ain't no help either, cause he's just too worried about the timing of their bowling tournament. And how the fuck are they still even in it? Didn't dude get a phone call saying that their team was disqualified or some shit because Walter pulled out a gun? The fuck? Doesn't matter, cause they leave and find out that the car has been stolen. And he's like, shit, the briefcase was in there. So let me get this straight. You left a briefcase that has $1 million inside of it and your rusty toaster of a vehicle, but you kept the phone. Are you out of your mind? That's rule number 1 of leaving valuable shit in your car. Don't do it. So he reports his stolen car to Officer Discount Short Corner Brian, and Officer I'm mad at fucking everything, then gets a call from a lady about his rug, goes over to her place to find her doing naked flying art, and she comes down, gives him a paper to wash off all the paint that's on his face. And how the hell are there only a couple of drops of paint on his face? She was flailing those brushes around like she was helicoptering a dick. What the fuck? He should be covered in paint. Anyway, she talks about vaginas and sex and tells him that she is Big Jeff's daughter, but she hates him because he's a jerk and he stole $1 million from the Get These Kids Through College Foundation. And Bunny is his hoe-over trophy wife that owes money to porn people. And she knows about this whole kidnapping ordeal, and she thinks that he handed off the money to the kidnappers. So she tells him, if you bring back the money, I will give you $100. That is not how you say 100k in Spanish. Also, she stole his rug because it's of sentimental value to her, also called chungus. She sends him home in a limo, and somehow the amount of beverage in this cup keeps increasing from shot to shot to shot. It must be some sort of magical cup, and I want one. He gets home and notices that a beetle has been following them. Then he gets thrown into another limo with Big Jeff and Conan, and Big Jeff goes, you fucked this up, where's my money? They're gonna kill her. Listen man, your wife's a crazy slut. She owes money to a bunch of porn dudes and she kidnapped herself, man. Oh yeah? Well, we got this letter. Observe her severed pinky toe. So now they're gonna pee on his life if he doesn't fix this shit. So he goes take some advice from Walter, but Walter keeps being a loud, obnoxious, retarded American and a bad friend. So he goes home and takes a bath. Then these goth Nazis come in, throw a ferret at his pee-pee and go like, where is the money, Lebowski? We believe in nothing, Lebowski. We are going to cut off your schnitzel tomorrow, Lebowski. They leave and he's like, next day comes and he goes to pick up his car because the Coperinos found it, but the briefcase is gone. Wait, did he look for the briefcase in the backseat? This jackass really didn't even put the briefcase in the trunk. What a stupid kumquat. Anyway, cop's like, lol, and he goes to the bowling alley to see Steve and Walter. Walter keeps being a twat, like, you know what, you really kill the vibe here, dude, with your whole life-threatening, life or death situation you're put in right now that's really sensitive and could kill you. Fuck you, we got our bowling tournament to worry about. Let's go, Steve. Then this dude shows up next to him, gives him some compliments and some advice, then leaves. Okay, 1, how did he arrive so silently? Just listen to him leave. Dude arrived like a fucking ninja. 2, what the hell is this man saying?
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar will eat you.
Bar? Barn? The subtitles I watched this with says bear, which kinda makes sense, but still, speak normal, you Yankee Doodle dipshit. And 3, I understand this guy is the narrator from the beginning of the movie, but who even is this guy, man? Doesn't matter. Next up, naked lady calls him. He goes over to her place and finds Balduino French Stash, who's slightly insane and keeps laughing like She tells him to go check out this doctor because they knocked him out in the face and, you know, check his face up and shit. And she takes a call and they go like, what the fuck? He goes to the doctor and the doctor checks out his penis and he just goes along with it, and then he be drinking and driving cause once again, retard that's freaked out by the beetle that's falling and crashes into a pole again. And I have a question. Can you not wash your rug? Is this pee stain gonna stay there if you wash it? Cause it seems to me like he could have washed it and avoided all this nonsense, but it doesn't matter. He finds a clue in his car of who stole it. It's a test result of a kid, teenager. He goes to the kid's house with Walter cause somehow they found his house cause of the name of the thing and whatever. And he takes Walter over there cause he has learned nothing from the last time he quote-unquote helped him. They arrive like, shit, kid already bought a Corvette with the money, dog. They knock on the house. Lady opens up and invites them in because that's normal to invite people in without having any form of ID. Dad's in a fucking polio machine and the kid comes out and they try to squeeze the truth and the money out of the kid, but he ain't budging. He got a poker face to end all poker faces. So Walter's like, alright, fuckface, you won't talk? Then you better look outside. And he goes outside, starts messing up the Corvette, and I bet it ain't even the kid's car. And yep, called it. It ain't his car. It's neighbor's car. He comes out like, I know what to do, you fucking bitch. I just bought this car last week. Why you fuck? I fuck your car now. I fuck your car. Alright, fair enough, you crazy gringo, but how do you know that it is indeed his car, not just some random rust bucket on the street? Doesn't matter. They leave and dude tries to do the smart move and unfriend Walter over the phone. Also tries to secure his door shut, but dipshit doesn't know how the door of his own house works, and the piss bandits just waltz in. Then we cut to some flying titties. Woo! They take it to Jackie Treeporn, who's the porn dude that Bunny owes money to, and he wants her and the money, I guess, I don't know. And then porn dude excuses himself, and dude goes snooping around for some clues, but finds a porn doodle. What is this? Mr. Tree Porn comes back and drugs the dude. Dude has another sick acid trip and ends up on the street. The cops find him and they beat him up and send him home. And then the taxi driver throws him out on the street because he didn't like the music he was playing. And then Bunny drives by with all her toes. And I'm gonna be honest here, I didn't know it was Bunny until I saw all her green toes. You know, some people be dickheads being all like, oh, all black people look the same, all Asians look the same, being all racist and shit. I say no. Basic white bitches, however, indistinguishable from one another. Unimportant. Dude guy gets home and finds out his house has been trashed. And the naked lady's there like,
I want you to fuck me, Jerry! Fuck me!
So he does it deed, and then she doing this yoga shit, and he'd be like, the fuck's that? Oh, I'm trying to conceive a baby. Oh no, don't worry, I just want your sperm, I don't want you, I want to raise the baby on my own. Oh, okay, far out. Then they get to talking about the $1 million and this case, and how her dad actually broke, and he once again stole the $1 million from those underprivileged kids, putting them through college and shit, and dude goes like, oh, this case just got blown wide open, wider than your legs. So he calls up Walter like, you gotta come pick me up and take me to Big Jeff right now.
Who can do? I'm a Jew.
Huh?
I got shameless, man, or something. It's Saturday. I can't go out because I'm Jewish. I can't work this day or do anything.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about you being Jewish, Walter. Why is this dumbass dude enlisting the help of fucktown Walter again? You don't even need him this time. Your car is somehow still functional. Fucking use it. Whatever, Walter's on the way and dude confronts the fat bald Guido in the Beetle, who is a private detective hired by Bunny's family to find her because she ran away from home and ultimately he does not fucking matter. Cut to goth Nazis, zoom in on chopped off pinky toe, cut to dude and Walter driving to Big Jeff's mansion. Bunny's back. She just went out partying with some friends and never bothered to tell anybody that she left, and Big Jeff pissed. Now listen, here's what's going on. Big Jeff was pissed that this hoe was sucking his already empty bank account dry, so when she left and the goth Nazis somehow knew that she left and staged this whole fake kidnap scenario, he jumped at the opportunity to steal some money from the poor little kids that go into college, keep it to himself, and then give the dude an empty briefcase and claim that he stole it. Therefore the bitch is gone, he got some money. 2 birds, 1 stone. But the dude is not that retarded, he pieced it all together and he confronts Big Jeff, and Big Jeff's like, up yours. The dude calls him human paraquat, and Walter's like, he's a phony, you're a fucking phony, and he believes he can walk, so he goes over to prove it. I know you've been dropped on your head as a child, Walter, but that is never a wise move to do without concrete proof. Told you. After that, they leave, go bowling, sex offender Jesus be mad as fuck, and the dude putting nail polish on the severed toe. What? They try to go home, but on the way they see the dude's car on fire with the goth Nazis, and they want the money, Lebowski. They fight, the Germans forget to use their only gun. Well, maybe it was fake, who knows. And they lose to Captain Diabetes here, fucking finally he was of some use, yay. And Steve dies of a heart attack, cause yeah, that happens. So they cremate him to scatter his ashes and find out that the urn is gonna cost $180 fucking dollars. What the hell? They're gonna put him in a coffee can, aren't they? Yep, totally call it again. Walter says some nice words about Steve, although he was a complete dick to him until the end of the movie. Dude gets mad at Walter because his brain has small pee and he scattered the ashes all over him. Then they go back to bowling and the narrator cowboy shows up for one last time. This movie gets 13 weeds out of 5 lawn chairs.